Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I down, focused on the music. And I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I down.
Alright, we're back with another vlog. Suraj is lately pumping on more vlogs and not shorts, which is obviously a good thing, but I do really want to experiment more with shorts because they've been working out for me. So most likely you will be seeing more of shorts too than vlogs, but then again, you never know what the fuck I'm gonna do because I myself do not know it. Anyways, man, I really wanted to talk about this one thing, that is, you really need to get aware of where the fuck you're seeking your advice from. Context for this thing is gym and working out, because as you can see, I just finished working out and my gym is literally right there up top, Pulsate. And recently I did get into a small argument with this one trainer because this trainer was literally teaching some guy a wrong form, and he was a newbie and he was skinny as fuck, just like how I was when I started working out. And honestly speaking, I worked out for 5 years and my first 2 years are completely useless because I was paying this one trainer who taught me shitty fucking exercises and did not give me any fucking diet. And I did not even know until I was told by Sujans that whatever I did was mostly crap. So I did get into a small argument where I was like, hey man, don't teach him shit if you don't know shit. And then I think that triggered him. Obviously it would have triggered him. So coming back to the point, don't randomly seek your advice just because you think that person might know. Don't randomly seek out the advice. Validate the source. If you're getting information from the trainer, cross check it. If the trainer gives you some routine, if the trainer is asking you to do something, we have Google, man. Tally it. Most likely if he says some shit and if you YouTube it, you can very clearly understand if that guy is giving you some bullshit knowledge or genuine knowledge. And again, I'm saying YouTube also has a lot of shitty knowledge. So a simple channel you can check out is AthleanX. AthleanX is one of the most genuine people out there. Or another one, Sujant. I'll actually drop the link of Sujant in the description so that you can hit him up if you have any queries or doubts related to working out. And lately, he's actually been dropping workout videos with different variations and sets and shit. So, you can actually take a look at it and also understand what you can just do. It's actually that simple. So, yeah, my point being, when you take advice from a random person, especially while working out, and you have no understanding of what the fuck you're doing and why you're doing it, most likely whatever you do is not going to help you unless you're a newbie. So if you're a new guy or a girl working out, most likely whatever you do will benefit you, but then again it'll only benefit you for a certain while, and then it's practically useless after that. That's literally what happened to me. Okay, so there's this car in front of me. I might have to fucking remove my thing. No, I don't have to. Anyways, man, I'll keep this video short. If you're watching this video and if you're taking advice from a gym bro or a gym trainer, I want you to validate the source. Validate the source of information so that you get it right. And more importantly, you working out with a shitty form is going to fuck you up real bad. It may be in the temporary or in the long term either. Dude, temporary fuck ups is better than the long term fuck up, because a long term fuck up will stay. Temporary fuck up will heal, and it's a clear understanding that okay, you have to change. But a long term fuck up only happens after you repeatedly screwing something up again and again and again and again to such an extent that your body is like it's fucked, and it becomes way too evident. And this is just the form aspect of it. Coming to the other aspect, which is nutrition, understand if you're working out for 40 minutes a day or 1 hour a day, the remaining 23 hours is literally the food that you consume. While you work out, it's more about the food that you consume than the workout itself. So, even if you have a shitty workout and a crazy fucking diet, you're most likely going to get the gains. That's how simple it is. Your body responds to what you fucking feed it. So, the reason you see all this shit, like, the veins and crap, is because I've not been feeding my body any shitty food. I've been on a clean diet not for a very long time, only 2 weeks or 3 weeks max. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video by saying that if you're getting your training advice from a random gym bro or a gym trainer, check the source. Get a clear understanding if you're doing it right or not. And 2, focus on your nutrition. All the workout that you're doing is pretty much useless if you're not following any diet. It's like, they go hand in hand, man. Working out and diet go hand in hand. If you have a crazy workout and a shitty diet, it does not help. If you have a crazy diet and a shitty workout, again, it might help, but you won't get the result you can get. Who the fuck wants to do that? So, validate your source of information and understand what are you doing and why are you doing. Don't just blindly do anything. Unless Sujan says so.